As children, we were told that our world once had heroes. Fairy tales to inspire hope in a world with none. As far back as anyone could remember, mankind had been at war with itself. Orphaned, like so many, I survived by the sword and my wits. Neither of which kept me from being sent to a labor camp. It would have been a death sentence, had I not made a friend. Avil kept me safe, and I kept him sane. And together, we would change the course of history. Avil, did you make it to Delorum?
Yes. I've almost reached the village of Tablis. You were right, Sandra. This place is completely untouched by the invasion.
Have you made contact with the Royal Army?
No. And I'm not exactly getting a warm reception from the locals.
I'm sure they can be seduced by your charms. I was joking, sort of. They may, however, find you more appealing than the jackals about to descend on Tablis.
In moments like this, I actually find myself missing your company, Sandra. How long do I have before the jackals arrive?
Not long. If you don't act quickly, the villagers will be slaughtered. I've teleported escape crystals onto the battlefield. You need only use one of the runestones I gave you to activate them. I'll leave you to it.
Someone help!
The jackals are hunting down civilians. Use your basic attacks to slay them before they slaughter the villagers. Great work. Now charge the crystal to activate the port.
I don't understand what's happening. What are those things?
My name is Avil, the last of the Sentinels. I am here to ready your people for war.
I don't know anything about fighting monsters.
There is something you can do for your people. Something that will save thousands of lives.
Tell me what to do, and I'll do it.
Take this gemstone, and personally see that your king receives it. And when he does, tell him to speak my name into the stone.
The enemy has started killing civilians! Avil, you must act quickly! Nice job, Avil. Keep up the good work. If you're ever lost, you can review your objectives at any time. Good to see my portals are holding up. Admit it, Avil. You're enjoying yourself out there. Some people have climbed onto their rooftop.
If I jump onto the side of the building, I can climb up the wall to reach the top.
Thank goodness someone's come to help me. I climbed up here to try and escape those beasts, but now I can't get down.
You're safe now.
Good to see my portals are holding up. Nice job, Avil. Keep up the good work. Avil, congratulations. You're...
Portals are opening, as you said they would. I was able to send many of the town's...
It isn't enough.
I know. I sent your speaking stone off to the king. We'll see if he, in his royal wisdom, sees fit to make an alliance. Or if...
I know how you feel, but we're out of options. We will need to coordinate with the royal forces to fight the coming hordes. And we're going to need
the jackals I killed. They were scouts.
Yes. I hope you're ready, because the Raveni will be attacking soon. Has King Euro made contact yet?
So far, nothing but silence.
Avil, we will need alliances to win this war. The most expedient way to convince the king of our intent is to continue fighting for his... And when you do speak with the king, may I suggest employing a...
I will think on it, Sandra. Now, tell me of our enemy. What is their location?
You've arrived just in time. The Horde has almost reached the city limits. Now go, and show the people of Petrol how a Raveni dies. Executing Raveni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians.
I am in your debt, Sentinel.
The citizens of Delorum are lucky to have you, Avil. it, Avil. You're enjoying yourself out there. These refugees are lucky you showed up in time.
You saved the right man. I am a spice trader, the richest in all of Delorum. Anything you want,
I need you to simply send a message to your king. I gave him the means to contact me directly.
Another refugee is safe, thanks to you. Look who's early. Avil, get after that Reveni before he starts destroying the town.
Blessed be Delorum! I am saved!
I should use my dodge to avoid jackal attacks.
That was just nasty.
If it weren't for your noble efforts, I would be dead.
This is only the beginning. If
I have a contact on the court. I will send...
Avil, you remember how this works. Hold your rune strike and aim at the Reveni's armor and limbs. Release rune strike to attack. Nice work. Keep going. Great job, Avil. Removing a Reveni's armor and severing its limbs also charges your rune energy. Once you have enough, you will be able to execute the Reveni. Now aim your rune strike just below the Reveni's knee to sever its leg.
I can sever the Reveni's limbs if I target their weak points with a rune strike.
Remember, Avil, when a Reveni's limbs are exposed, you can target them with your rune strike. Aim your rune strike at the Reveni's leg, just under the knee. When it glows, release your rune strike to attack the leg. Now finish this! Climb to the base of the Reveni's skull. The ogre's neck will glow when you can touch. Severing a Reveni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Reveni will regenerate its severed limbs.
is no match for my blade.
Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Quickly get to the base of the Raveni's neck. Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them. Avil, focus! Severing a Raveni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Raveni will regenerate its severed limbs. Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Quickly get to the base of the Raveni's neck.
I've got to hit the weak points when they are glowing.
Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Quickly get to the base of the Raveni's neck. Now, Avil, execute the Raveni. Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Quickly get to the base of the Raveni's neck. Great work, Avil. That's one less Raveni we have to kill.
It's a drop in the ocean. If we don't begin coordinating our efforts with the Royal Army, we will...
When word of your bravery reaches the king, he will be compelled to trust you.
And while we wait for the fool king to gather his courage, the Raveni marshal their forces.
You are more right than you know. Another horde is approaching, and...
The next town will not be as fortunate as the... Avil, you've arrived just in time.
I see you finished deploying the escape crystals as well. I'll slay this monster.
Avil, that Raveni seems to be wearing some kind of heavy armor. Are you sure you can handle it?
You worry about getting your crystals to the surrounding town, Sandra. I'll worry about the Raveni.
Avil, remember. Executing Raveni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians.
Someone help! looks to be bound by large iron locks. I'll try taking those out first. No match for my blade.
Okay, you might have deserved that one.
I should build more rune energy. I've got to hit the weak points when they are glowing.
I feel your rune energy is fully charged. Avil, find cover to regain your health.
I can use my rune strike on the locks.
Job. Keep it up. Severing a Raveni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Raveni will regenerate its severed limbs. You all right? Nice work! Keep going! Careful, Avil. Find cover to regain your health. Okay, you might have deserved that one.
I can sever the Raveni's limbs if I target their weak points with a rune strike.
What are you doing? Nice work. Keep going. no time to waste. Get back in there, Reveal.
I need to aim for the base of the neck.
Nice work, Reveal. These people owe you their...
This time, Sandra. But what of the next? And the next? Without the King's aid, we're relegated to a single battlefield, while the Reveni push forward on multiple fronts.
You're right, Reveal. Which is why we must convince him to join us. This war will not be won by swords alone.
This is King Euro, ruler of Dolorum. You have requested an audience?
This is Avil, the last sentinel, and I wish to strike an alliance with your highness.
Was it your sorcery that created this speaking stone?
My ally, Xandra, crafted this instrument, and others from the weapons of our enemies.
If your boons are so great, why do you seek an alliance?
King Yarrow, I cannot be everywhere. At this moment, I am approaching Moltnama, where a deadly horde approaches.
Moltnama? No, that's too soon. I dispatched a garrison to the city, but they won't arrive in time. If you are as skilled as I have heard, Avil, then please, save as many of my people as you can.
Good to see my portals are holding up. Avil, if too much of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have failed.
I need my rune energy fully charged to execute this revenge.
Now go behead a Ravenni. Careful, Avil. Find cover to regain your health. Avil, if too much of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have failed. Okay, you might have deserved that one. Avil, you must protect the city and its people. If it falls, we have lost. Ravenni forces are destroying the city. Avil, you must stop them. Careful, Avil. Find cover to regain your health. You all right?
Avil, what are you doing? The Ravenni are destroying my kingdom.
Work. Keep going!
I can use my rune strike on the locks.
No!
Hold your rune strike and aim for the base of the Ravenni's neck. Avil, what are you doing? Much of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have failed. Nice work! Keep going! Reveal. Valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them. Please be more careful, Reveal. Your work here isn't done yet. That Ravenna you just executed wasn't the only one on its way to Motnamar. When you execute a Ravenna, your rune energy will begin to... You will need to build it up again in...
I should build more rune energy.
Careful, Reveal. Find cover to regain your health. It looks like this Ravenna brought along a friend. You'll have to face them both.
My people are dying of ill. You cannot let this happen. Motnamar is in ruin. It seems my faith in the Sentinels was misplaced. This is King Euro, ruler...
This is Avil.
Was it your sorcery?
My ally, Zan...
If your boon...
King Yarrow.
Motnamar? No, that's too soon. I dispatched a garrison to the city, but they won't arrive in time. If you are as skilled as I have heard, Avil, then please, save as many of my people as you can.
Another refugee is safe, thanks to you. Avil, if too much of the town is destroyed...
I should build more rune energy. Charge up my rune energy to take this thing down. Time to kill a Raveni.
Next time, dodge just before an attack hits you to avoid taking damage.
My people are being slaved left and right. Avil, what are you doing?
I can use my rune strike on the locks.
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them. Nice work. Keep going. You might have deserved that one.
Avil, what are you doing? The Raveni are destroying my kingdom.
Job. Keep it up. Avil, focus. Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them. Your work here isn't done yet. That Ravenni you just executed wasn't the only one on its way to Moltnamar. When you execute a Ravenni, your rune, you will need to build it up.
I should build more rune energy.
It looks like this Ravenni brought along a friend. You'll have to face them both. Nice work! Keep going!
What are you doing? The Ravenni are destroying my kingdom.
I need my rune energy fully charged to execute this Ravenni.
Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them. Not let the Ravenni destroy the city of Eel. You are its people's only hope.
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
Careful, Avil. Find cover to regain your health. Avil, focus! Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
I need my rune energy fully charged to execute this Ravenni.
Avil, Valid runestrike targets will glow when you aim at them. Now, Avil, execute the Raveni!
You fought bravely, Avil. Thank you. Many of my people owe you their lives.
We are still losing too many.
I agree. Your ally,
Xandra.
she creates your weapons.
The Raveni use a rare mineral to travel between worlds. Xandra was able to fabricate this talking stone, and our own portals, from similar materials.
I have at my disposal some of the most gifted alchemists, and even they do not understand the properties of this talking stone.
Xandra is brilliant in many ways. Yet as skilled as we are, she and I will not be enough to win this war. Will you combine your forces with our own to defeat this enemy, Your Highness?
Initially, I was reluctant to believe your claims. I had always thought the Sentinels to be a myth.
And now?